On this episode of the Fast Lane Truck, we're gonna figure out which brand new Chevy Silverado is best for you by figuring out which one is the quickest in a drag race. But there's a little bit more to it than that, so let's dig in. Right here is our project truck. This is the Trail Boss crew cab with a 5.3 liter V8 and a 10-speed. Of course, it's a 4x4. Right here is another brand new truck, 2020 Silverado LTZ crew cab, 4-wheel drive with a 5.3, but an 8-speed automatic transmission. So in this video, I want to figure out exactly what's what are the differences, and what is the speed difference as well. As always, we're right here at IMI Motorsports in Dacona, Colorado, doing some drag racing, and you can check them out using the link below, and you can bring your truck or car right here to the track as well, or use their 120 acres of off-road playground with motocross and your side-by-sides. Chevrolet has a mind-boggling array of choice when it comes to powertrains and trim levels. Under the hood of this Trail Boss is a 5.3 liter V8, which is one of the more popular choices still in their full-size truck lineup. 355 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque. But this Trail Boss has a 10-speed automatic transmission, which should help with fuel economy on the highway, but also give you a lower first gear to help you launch off the line, which is why I think this might be quicker in the drag race. Case in point, this Silverado right here also has a 5.3 liter V8, but you cannot get this LTZ model with a 10-speed automatic. Hence, it has an 8-speed automatic backing up this engine, but also 4-wheel drive and the same rear differential ratio, a 3:23. So, I'm thinking this truck might be a little bit slower, but I don't know. You probably already noticed, but both of these trucks are labeled with a Z71 badge, which is an off-road package for the Silverado, but wheels and tires are very different. Here on the LTZ, it's a 20-inch wheel wrapped in the Goodyear Wrangler Trail Runner tire, so it's a little bit more street-worthy tire, not a full off-road Duratrack that's on the Trail Boss. So this might give this Silverado an advantage as far as speed, and also maybe a little bit better efficiency and a quiet ride on the highway. The Trail Boss can also be equipped with a 20-inch wheel, but that's not the case here. This is an 18-inch wheel with a beefy Duratrack tire. This tire is really good for off-road, as we've showed you from Moab and a lot of other trails, but it's a little bit louder on the highway and it has more friction, so it could slow this truck down. I would say if you're gonna get a full-size truck like this Silverado, you might as well choose the Z71 package for your 4-wheel drive, because it gives you several things. One of those things on this particular truck is a dual exhaust system. It just looks nice and it sounds pretty good. Of course, you're also getting special suspension, Rancho shocks on this LTZ as well, skid plates, hill descent control, and a couple of other items. The cheapest Z71 package is around $850, but you can also get it with another wheel package, which could push the pricing to around $2,200. No matter what, I would recommend the Z71 package, but if you want more, Gotta go Trail Boss. I made you wait long enough for the drag race. I need a friend, so here's Tommy.
Alright, Trail Boss, I am in drive, auto on the 4-wheel drive system, traction control off, and sport mode on.
I am going to automatic all-wheel drive, auto mode. I'm traction control off, stability control off, and finally sport mode for most sport possible. So, drive.
Just waiting to be lined up here.
Oh, Tommy is gonna go down.
I'm gonna floor it in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, bad start.
Ooh, I jumped off the line. Wait, what?
Oh, but he's pulling away nonetheless. Oh, so my 10 speeds could not beat the 8, but let's give it another try. Let's do one more try. I kind of fell asleep at the start there.
Were you having a lullaby?
Did you brake torque it or did you just...
Just a little.
Okay, I'll try that too.
Okay.
I just floored it.
All right, let's try it again. So here in the 8-speed truck, the time is 8.8, exactly at a mile above sea level. These two trucks are very similarly equipped, but on the Trail Boss, this is an LT model, you have heated seats, either a seat back or both bottom and seat back. But on the LTZ, it's a different story. The LTZ equipped truck also has ventilated seats. In the Trail Boss, you could lower the tailgate using the button in the cab. Okay, if I must, I can close it manually, okay. Look at this, the tailgate has down and up feature, so a little bit more luxurious. But there's one huge difference between these trucks that cannot be ignored. Chrome, no chrome, and red tow hooks. You gotta get the Trail Boss just for that. And what is this? What is this hanging down? This chin spoiler, yes, it's for efficiency and aerodynamics, but thankfully on the Trail Boss it's been removed. If you do like luxury features, check this out. Ooh, power folding mirrors, ventilated seats, tailgate that goes up by itself. What is this, a high country? If we wanted to show all the differences, we'll be here for another hour, but just one example. On the Trail Boss, there's only one automated up and down window. On the LTZ, there are two, both fronts. This one obviously does not have an automatic folding mirror, and Bose stereo system is on this Trail Boss, but not on the LTZ. So guys, no matter what we do in these drag races, some of you will be unhappy. How come you're testing trucks with different tires? How come the suspensions are different? How come this? How come that? But guys, these are the trucks that you can buy right now. You can go out and buy this truck right here, the silver LTZ. You can buy a red Trail Boss, the way it's configured right there. Go!
Oh, perfect start.
Oh, that's a good start.
Oh, come on! 10 speed. Oh no, the silver truck is just barely pulling away from me. Oh, that was a good start. Very fair race.
Ooh, the brakes are kind of touchy.
That was a good race.
That was a very good race.
Yeah.
So it seems like this lower and sleeker Silverado is quicker.
Yeah, just a little bit quicker. Not much though, but a little bit.
8.66. So this Silverado is getting quicker yet. If it was at sea level, you could subtract about 1.5 seconds. So that would be kind of like almost a 7-second truck. Victorious! Alrighty, I got you a time 0 to 60 in the silver truck. Now it's time to do another one right here in the Trail Boss. Although we've done it in the past, I want to do same day comparison so we're nice and even. So it seems like the Trail Boss, I mean, it takes off okay, but it is notably slower. 9.05, so it's about almost 4/10. Almost 4/10 slower. That's really interesting. I'm very surprised by the results of the drag race. I really thought the 10-speed would be quicker than the 8-speed. Of course I was wrong. But any truck has to be good at payload, hauling stuff, and towing a heavy trailer. And I just checked the stickers on both of these. They're within about 10 pounds of curb weight. So weight was not a factor today in the drag race. But maximum towing on this truck, the LTZ, is 9,600 pounds. Okay, that's pretty good. It's not a maximum tow package. Still, about 10,000 pounds is good. And 1,795 pounds of payload. For a half-ton, four-wheel drive, that's a good number. If you're a little bit more serious about going off-road and tackling those harder trails, the Trail Boss is the better truck because of the suspension lift. From the factory, it comes with a 2-inch lift, and GM engineers are very proud of that because it's not easy to build a truck and certify it for all the crash ratings with a suspension lift. You might be thinking, all right, you got a suspension lift, that means your payload is way down, your towing is way down. Not so. Yes, the payload is a little bit less in the Trail Boss right here. It's 1,685 pounds. All right, we're losing about 90 pounds of payload, but you can still tow a maximum of 9,500 pounds, almost identical to the other truck. And those are pretty good numbers when you consider the off-road capability that the truck has. If you look on paper, the EPA says both of these have basically the same ratings, 22 mpg on the highway. But what is it like in the real world? For this final test here, we're going to reset the trip meters, head back to the headquarters, and see the readings. All right, little impromptu combined loop, about 16.4 miles, 21.1 mpg in the Trail Boss. Oh, 21. Okay, let's see what the LTZ did. There you go, in the LTZ truck, 21.8. Same distance driven, we drove one behind the other. And I think that just shows that if you lower the truck a little bit, if you have that chin spoiler, if the tires are not as aggressive, you can get better fuel economy in a truck that basically has the same engine, although a different transmission. Right about now, you're probably wondering about price. Well, the LTZ sticker price was around $53,000, the way you see it here, and the Trail Boss stickered for around $55,000. But price can be bent, and by that I mean you can equip the truck with slightly different packages, you have discounts, and you can get them basically at the same price. So that's not a deciding factor. So what is? If I had to choose right now which truck I would take home, I would still take the Trail Boss home because of that extra ground clearance. I like going off-road, I like having extra clearance, so that's the truck I would pick. I also really don't like chrome. And guys, let me know what you think in the comments below, and go back to tfltruck.com for my news, views, and real-world truck reviews. And if you need more about the Silverado options, 7 different powertrains, all the trim levels, check out TFL Truck channel right here because we have a full buyer's guide there as well.